And it's always something of an anticlimax to come back to number one, but not that much, because for 3 new people, it means that trial all over again. And who knows, one of these people could go right through to the 5th gold run again. So let us meet 3 new contestants on Blockbusters. From left to right, from Guilsborough County School, is that how it's pronounced? Guilsborough?
Yes, it is.
Right, that's Richard Walker. Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Next to you, our dual team from Ripley Mill Hill School, Simon Collier and Nigel Shardlow. Hello to you too. Right, we'll find out a little about you as the game progresses, but just in case you're a little unfamiliar with the game, and many people still are, they tell me, I can't imagine why. We look at the board. Here it is. In fact, in this case, Simon and Nigel are the blue ones. They're going to be charging across the board like that, or any other way they choose, in fact. And it could be that way. But coming down the board, white to white, is going to be Richard. Richard is going to try and block them, but he's trying to make that connection first if he possibly can. Well, that's how we start Blockbusters. That's how we start the first game in a set of 3. So it's back to scratch, isn't it? Let's do that. Let's start Blockbusters. So, Richard, Simon and Nigel, the L is flashing on the board, and this is the question that starts it all over again. What L is a beaver's or an otter's lair or a gatehouse or a porter's room? Yes, all right then, that's a lodge, the answer to that. How about taking another? What L is a print from a stone block? Yes, Richard.
Lithograph.
Yes, it's a lithograph. Well done, good start. How about another?
Can I have you, please?
You have you, okay. Stand by, all 3 of you, for this one. What U was Hans Andersen's baby swan? Yes, Simon.
Ugly.
Ugly duckling, yes, that's right. And it's your choice.
M, please.
M. Right, what M was defended during the Boer War by Baden-Powell during the siege? It was a relief when it was over. Mafeking was the answer to that. What M was the Miss West who gave her name to an Yes, Simon?
May.
Mae West is right, yes, well done. Your choice again.
G, please.
The G, yes. What G is better than cleanliness? Simon?
Godliness.
Godliness is right, absolutely. Next.
J, please.
J. Okay. What's this one? Oh, J is a careless pedestrian. Yes, Simon?
Jaywalker.
Of course it is. Simple, isn't it? There we are. And you have one to get if you manage to make that connection. Which one do you think it's going to be?
Try H, please.
H, okay. Richard, stand by the button. This applies to all of you, of course. If you can get this, you'll stop them. What H became Emperor of Japan in 1920? Yes, Richard?
Hirohito.
Yes, Hirohito is right. Take another.
I'll have R, please.
R, okay. What R is a part-time judge in a crown court or a wind instrument much played in schools? That's Richard.
Recorder.
Recorder's right. Well done. And another?
Can I have F, please?
F. Okay. That's this one. What F is an impression used as a means of identification?
Frank.
Yes. No. Simon and Nigel. The F is an impression used as a means of identification.
Fingerprint.
Fingerprint is right, Nigel. That's what I wanted, yes. Well done. And it's your choice. I've got an idea where you're going to go.
B, please.
Yep, thought you might. What B precedes maker, binder, and keeper? That's Nigel.
Book.
Book is right, yes. Well done. That's Blockbusters. Well, there we are, just to show them how simple it was to win, straight across the board, and Simon and Nigel have got 1 game up. They're beating Richard by £15 each, because they've each got 30 and he has got £15 himself. We know nothing about them as yet, but we intend to find out. Not right now, because we've come to the end of this very eventful edition of Blockbusters. Hope you've enjoyed it. We know who you have here in the studio. We'll find out more about them and see how they get on in the second game of the set of 3 next time. Do join us then. Bye.
And here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Welcome once again. Last time we met, I promised you we'd find out a little more about our three contestants. Well, let's reintroduce you to them. Richard Walker comes from Guilsborough County School. Richard is our single player and has expressed a desire to be an aeronautical engineer. Serious about this, Richard?
Yes, at the moment, yes. Trying to keep my options open, but I think aeronautical engineering is the field I'd like to be in.
And your hobby is playing the guitar?
Trying to, yes.
Classical or pop?
No, rock guitar, really.
Have you got one particular person you admire, you want to be like?
Lots of people, really.
Yeah, a lot of them around, aren't there?
Well, there are, yes.
Right, playing against Richard, Simon and Nigel. Now, Simon Collier and Nigel Shardlow come from Ripley Mill Hill School. Simon, you're interested in music too. Hobby?
Yeah.
Don't play anything?
Yeah, I play the guitar.
Oh, do you? You play the guitar? Oh, well, we're forming a group, aren't we? You want to be a doctor or vet? Does it run in the family?
No.
But you do seriously want to?
Well, not as much as I used to, but I'd like to, yeah.
What else have you got in mind?
Not
You don't
much.
know yet?
No,
All right.
not yet.
Well, let's have a chat to Nigel. Nigel, you've got a passion for all sorts of peculiar things, haven't you? What's it with Dungeons and you?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, why?
Well, it's an interesting game.
Oh, it's a game.
It's a game, yeah.
You don't go stalking around under castles and things like that?
No, but you can do. It's possible.
Well, what are you aiming to be? A dungeon visitor?
No, chemist
Chemist?
of some
All right.
sort.
Well, there you are. That's our three contestants. We've played one game in a set of three. They're fairly new to the game, as you'll probably know when I tell you that the two, Simon and Nigel, have got £30 each. Richard has 15. We are just about to go into the second game in a set of three. So let's do just that. The board says C is the one we start with, and this is the question. Hands by the buttons, away we go. What C is the word used for the crisp skin of well-roasted pork? Yes, Richard? Got to give it to the other two. Simon and Nigel, what C is the word used for the crisp skin of well-roasted pork?
Crackling.
Crackling, nothing like a spot of crackling. Absolutely right, yes. Right, Simon, it's yours.
H, please.
You'll have H, okay? And this is it. Interesting. What H is the pen name of the vet who wrote Vet in Harness? Yes, that
Harriet.
is Nigel.
Harriet.
Harriet is right, yes. Well done. Which next?
L.
Decision time. L it is to connect the other two. What L is a string for doing up boots and shoes? Richard.
A lace.
Lace is right. Okay, yeah. Effectively put the bar down there. Which one are you going to choose?
Can I have B,
You
please?
can have the B working your way up the board. Yes. Which bee made important chemical discoveries and invented a gas burner? Richard.
Bunsen.
Bunsen is right, yes. That's another. You get another choice.
Could I have F, please?
You can have F by all means. That'll make the connection at the top. What F is an illness or an accident that kills? Richard again.
A fatality.
Yes, fatality, fatal, that's it. Leaving you with all the choices in the world, but one obvious one. Are you going to take it?
Well, I think I better, really.
You think you might, okay.
Can I
S
have
is...
S, please,
Yes,
Bob?
okay.
Thank you.
He's going for this one. What S goes before male, noise, and tension? Surface male, surface noise, surface tension. There's another. What S is a heavy blow or a slow-moving garden pest? Yes, Simon.
Slug.
Slug is right. Yes, you've stopped him. And the choice swings over to you. Which one are you going to take?
N, please.
You're taking N to make the connection on the right. Beware, Richard, because if they get across there, it's curtains. What N is the year on January the 1st? Yes, Richard?
The new year.
The new year. Simple as that, yeah. And your choice again.
I think I'll have R, please.
Yes, I thought you might. Right. What R, everyone, was set in motion by Luther? Richard?
The Reformation.
Yes, you've got it right. Well done. And as you can see, one more and you make that connection. Are you going for it?
G is a very
G.
tense one. I think I'll have that one.
Okay. Here we go. What G has frets on the neck and... Oh,
A guitar.
Richard. Yes, the guitar. Oh, you can hear it. And for those with suspicious minds, I might tell you it's entirely coincidental that vet and guitar cropped up in that round. Totally coincidental. promised. £45 each, and I mean all three of them now, which makes this deciding game a very interesting one indeed. None of them have gone for a gold run yet, but one of them has to, don't they? Well, let's see how they're looking. They're looking grim and determined, as well they should. And we go into a deciding game now, with B flashing on the board. So let's play this special game of Blockbusters. Starting with this question. What B is a trumpery bracelet? Yes, Simon?
Bangle.
A bangle is right. Well done, yes.